Come on, guys. If you're sticking around for my reading, you're allowing me into your energy with love and light, and I appreciate you so much for that. All my readings are timeless, so if this resonates, it resonates. Doesn't matter when you receive this. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's give this a good shuffle, actually. 1 second. Okay. Wore my work jacket to be all, like, professional. I just want a different look for today, so here we are. Also, I usually don't wear red lipstick, but girl, kind of like this. Mind you, when I try to wear red lipstick, it always gets on my teeth, so this is a nice change. All right. Oh, crikey, just a second. Okay, so 5:05 on the timer and 44 seconds as I resume this. Without a lack of a better term, you've been dealing with a weak bitch. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male or female. I just mean like this person's disorganized, they're weak, they're impatient, and it feels like an uphill battle with them, with the Knight of Wands the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. 111 as I said that. But you are resilient as fuck, and I feel like this is like the last leg of it, so to speak. Let me just get some more cards. But this person definitely makes you feel like overwhelmed. You know what I mean? With their bullshit. 1, 3, 1. Yeah, you're no longer going to have to defend yourself against this person. I feel like it's going to be a matter of either you walking away from them or them walking away from you because you're not giving them what they want. Because, like, they're very impatient, right? And it seems like they come to you for the things that they need, that it's okay to come, like, to go to somebody for help or assistance and things like that. But I feel like this person is, like, leeching off you. Like, they expect you to supply stability, supply finances, supply your nurturing, your emotional, like your comfort, right? It feels like it's giving 222, you know, like the friend that becomes the counselor, the one friend out of all of them that all the other friends come to with all the problems, and this person becomes like a counselor, so to speak. 232. Yeah, because you're so patient and balanced and wise, you know what I mean? 242. It almost seems like every time they come talk to you, you have the answers for them. Yeah, you're very well balanced, and you're very well structured, and you've gotten to yourself at a place of peace and financial stability where this person is not there at all, and they want to leech this off you. They want to leech not necessarily your gifts, but they want you to support them, so to speak. 313. And yeah, you have all of these, like, you've been doing the hard work, right? You have finances starting to come back in, showing like you're no longer defeated, you're no longer backstabbed. Like, you've taken all these life lessons and learned from them. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor at this point, and they want that for themselves. 333, but they don't want to do the work, right? The obsession with the fact that you can overcome and do the things that they can't, well, they need to start focusing on themselves. 343, the more that you focus on yourself, the more stable, the more abundant, the more balanced, the more structured you become. When you're 353, when you're too busy focusing on other people, things become unbalanced. You become blind to the prospects, your potential. The only thing I can say is that, yeah, this person has potential, right? As we all do. We have potential, but they're squandering it. And right now, instead of having to do the hard work, they want you to do it for them. They want the rewards of your hard work, which it doesn't work that way, right? So my best suggestion is you don't necessarily have to, yeah, see, 424 as I pulled this out, by the way, divinely connected, very wise, know themselves. Like, you are on this, like, rise, so to speak, like rise in frequency, rise in vibration, and this person wants to tag along with you, but they're not really ready to do the work, right? They do not have their stuff in order. Like, I almost feel like they don't love themselves enough, right? They don't think that they're worth what they think that you're worth more than them, which isn't necessarily true. Nobody's better than another person, right? We're at different frequencies, we're at different elevations, we're at different stages, but no one's better than another. We're all given like the same opportunities and gifts and things. It's just that rather than do the hard work and seeing what you do, they just kind of want to leech off the hard work that you've done. And it doesn't work like that, sweetie. So just keep focusing on you. And if you have to separate yourself from them when necessarily, yeah, because they are standing in their own way. Like they're literally just going to keep, well, you have this fire, this passion. You know exactly where you're going. You have this determination, 535. You know exactly where you've been. Yes, I can't make this shit up. You know exactly where you've been, so you know exactly where you're going in a sense. Like you know how to get there. Nobody knows exactly where they're going, but you know what I mean? 545, you're on your path. You have your little map and you know in which direction you're headed. You know what I mean? Where this person is stuck. Until they realize their own potential, until they realize the love of themselves and what they're worth and what they can give to the world, they're just going to be stagnant. And that's not your fault. I was told this a long time ago and it really resonated, is that you can care and love somebody so much, 616, but when you're elevating, when you're maturing, when you're rising, people don't do it at different, like they do it at different stages. So there's a good chance that you're going to rise and you're going to do it without them. You know what I mean? It's either you come along with me or I do it without you. And that's what it's giving. They're not going to be rising with you, honey. You need to do it on your own, and you need to be 636, sorry. You need to be willing to say goodbye, or at least have boundaries, have separation. You know what I mean? Because you're more important. Okay, one second. Let me grab my oracle cards. Okay, so I felt like clarifying life situations would be a good one, and angel numbers. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got with this deck. Ooh, hello. Groove of Unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. Groove of Unity. I feel like you bring unity. You know what I mean? Like that's why people come to you. You're very wise. You know answers to things. Not only that, like you're a safe space, so people can ask you questions without feeling judged. And I think that's another reason why like people leech off your energy. 737 is just because you're so open. Right? You're so generous with your energy that people will take advantage of that. But you're learning boundaries, which is awesome. And I feel like, you know, like with the connection and things like that, I feel like you know which connections 757 serve you and which don't. It's getting to that point, right? And don't ever feel guilty for cutting off things that no longer serve you. I mean, there's a reason for it. 808. 3232 is the angel number card, that is. I'll write all the angel numbers from the reading on the side there. But empowerment, initiative, leadership, self-determination, boldness, improvement. Take control of your life and steer it towards your desired outcome. Embrace the shortness of life by pursuing actions that enhance your well-being and contribute to your personal growth. So the guidance is: identify one area in your life where you have been passive and take immediate steps to assert control and make improvements. Set clear goals and take deliberate actions to achieve them. I love you so much. You're doing so well. Love yourself. Keep your boundaries. 848. Have a great day.